But either way, TSM Entity get across.
Pretty easily as well, might I add. Yeah, no challenge, no challenge. Morph, on the other hand.
Okay.
Nades in hand, just underhanding them. Neo drops out. He's gonna cross the bridge side here. Zay just gets knocked immediately. There was no contest there between the two of them.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate for Morph losing a player early. Spin around the side, Clutch God able to get the flush.
That's two.
Frenzy wants to try and snake his way around, but the DP for Clutch God will be able to just spray down the players from Morph. Frenzy in the lawn will be trimmed himself. And that's the final Morph player getting taken down. TSM Entity, they run the lawnmower over.
Taking a good shot from across the way, but here's the look-see. Fantastic spray. Goddard goes down.
Nice find. Nice pickup. Valdus the Murder out the back of the warehouse. This is such a difficult area to play, Blank. It's right in the middle of what is definitely called Headshot Valley and not Rolling Hills.
Yeah, I would agree. Rolling Hills is just a silly...
2-2 split seems to be quite a common occurrence in this map, Blank. Valdus the Murder, they are surviving for now. Orange Rock, they've spotted out two of the players from T1. And there's already a knock over towards ZZP and will be flushed out. Marvi able to finish it off with a nade. Valdus the Murder trying to pop it in. Uh-oh, it's 4 players in a car in Headshot Valley. They are going to be rolling out towards T1, towards Orange Rock. Bigatron don't know about it. They might know about it, but they aren't going to be able to take any shots anymore. The cover's been found. It's dangerous from Valdus the Murder, but they make it to the next ridge.
Keep it nice and slow. And Saidan tries to get away, but does not expect the 4-man crash.
Wow, okay, fair enough. That's one hell of a pull-up. Valdus the Murder get themselves a kill. They'll be getting on with that one soon to follow. They'll have to rotate into the next circle, and they're 4 in a car yet again, but YouLevelUp are crashing on with King of Gamers right now. Horshuan right at the back, taking a lot of damage. Nades around the side to try and funnel King of Gamers into the middle of this compound.
It doesn't feel like King of Gamers are ready for this fight either, because usually they have Braga off on an off angle fairly much towards the backstop of the fight. This time they're all together, so YouLevelUp might have a better chance, but they've already taken 1 knock. It's currently 3v4, and that's Mao down 2 with BTR coming into this fight also, so a third party enters the fray.
Having left the compound they were holding earlier, Bigatron are going to enter the fray, as you say, Blank. These smokes blooming are really controlling where this fight can go. It's pushing it into the middle of all of these yellow houses. And if King of Gamers want to try and change that up, they're going to have to go around the side that Horshuan is currently covering.
YouLevelUp here, they've picked up the controller, they've pressed pause on this fight. They're going to wait with the soft tunes on the loading screen, but right now it's a little bit of a difficult situation for them, especially with having 1 player down. BTR just looking for more players here, but you imagine the 2 players from YouLevelUp most likely will go down here as Ryzen just starts to pick them apart.
Horshuan got knocked there earlier, so it's now 4 players for King of Gamers versus 2 from YouLevelUp. Nade damage found onto Xiaoxian. Looks to want to heal this, but Braga going in close, trying to find that window peak, find the angles, trying to sneak in, and it's going to be YouLevelUp taking the flush onto Horshuan as they enter the building. Bossa first in, but ducks back. Braga goes down. It's 1-for-1. Bossa very low. Wants to find the trade, but Winter with the drive. They've made that push across to the mountain, and they've got a bit of cover, but they're not in the zone.
Zed got down, and Matoy is taking a hefty flank here, but look at Team Secret. They're just swarming onto this position.
Oh, it's such a difficult push to make as well, and you got ROQ just sat there waiting, sitting pretty right now. Up they go, Bigatron trying to make the push as well. They've looking to take on ROQ right at the top. Okay, hang on a minute, it's a 4-man crash. G9 goes down first. Bigatron rattle into the fight. They are not going to go down easily. Ryzen, however, has been knocked on the back. Nade cooking for Microboy. Wants to send it up towards RRQ, towards Beer, and the nade is popped. Oh, it's a double knock for Bigatron onto RRQ. It's just D2E on the summit, and Microboy has another in the back pocket. D2E found. Beer taken down to half HP on the res. D2E getting pushed on. Insuxy goes for the spray, and RRQ are taken down. Goodness me, that fight, so indicative of what's been going on this game. A single nade causing an avalanche of events that plays into a rapid squad wipe. Beautiful stuff. Now, Bigatron have to move across the top of this ridge, but IND are at their back.
They are going to make it a slightly more difficult. Ryzen is down. They're just waiting
nades,
to take the
smokes.
push. Like you say, smokes, nades, the bombardment begins. We'll see how far Team I&D can take this one. They look how looted up. Freeze across the board for Trance, and that's what you get from coming from Sosnovka and not taking any fights whatsoever. All of the resources are full, but you can see BTR, the vests are starting to take damage. How much longer can they hold on to this position? That is the question I will keep asking.
T1, they've just been chilling on this other side, but Bigatron, they want to start to push in, and they will find a knock on towards Box. I think they managed to get the flush as well, as Zuxi does get traded out by Loki on the nade. Team I&D choose this time to make that push, and so do Box. Look how close they are. They're taking the same route Bigatron did before, and with Zuxi being knocked, there's no one to go for that first face. Team I&D pushing onto the position as well. All four of them are there. A single nade might turn the tides, but Blank, Bigatron, they still need to move across.
This is seriously courageous from Box Gaming. They know there's a fight going on up here with two teams, but they're priming themselves in position to try and clean up the scraps here. But Team I&D, they are not losing members whatsoever. And at this rate, it's going to be Box Gaming going 2v4. Luxy, though, still alive, finds the one.
18 bullets, make that 9, goes for the reload, the flush will be there. Team I&D dispatching with Box as well in the meantime as Luxy finally falls. That's Bigatron eliminated. 5 teams remaining, a single player from Box, Loki, heading down the side of the mountain, but he'll need to get to the other side as the blue zone will push them in. I&D now taking shots on towards Team Secret on the hillside.
Box Gaming's trickster in Loki. Let's see how many cards he still has to pull from the sleeve. But Snacks still searching for him. Hasn't found him as of yet, but we'll have to move to soon. Oh no! Find the single pick. No, Snacks just about makes it happen. A beautiful turnaround from him, but Team I&D are looking strong in this circle. Team Secret, the only real other force to contend against them.
Dropping.
Battered and bruised from the previous fights here. Team Secret, on the other hand, they're feeling healthy. They're feeling rosy and strong here with the 4 members still on board. Yuhai searching for these players, and they have the firm high ground to assist them here. And this, like I said, will be a fantastic start to the day for Team Secret to start laddering up, to start climbing towards the top with 11 kills on board, John.
Drax trying to push up towards the Darcia. Slips down just a little bit, but will make it finally. Using the cover, trying to use that ridgeline. He's spotted out, slips down yet again. Can't go for that peak. And look at the line that Team Secret have set up. There is no way that Yoodo can push into this, right?
There's absolutely no way. All of the action of this game happened earlier on, and really now it is just the patient sound of a team waiting to die.
Goodness me. That's a pretty grim fate, and at the hands of Team Secret, I wouldn't expect it to go any other way. Mamparang gets knocked, it's Drax out in the blue, he's gonna tick down, and it's Team Secret to take the chicken dinner. They get 13 kills on the game, they hold it down. Want to find Horshuan up in the top there. They will do so. Jumper able to get the knock. The flash will come through. It's just a matter of time. The Micro Uzi finishes it off, and they're trying to take the fight with the rest of You Level Up, but the nades are starting to come through. Winter pushes close. Jumper out the window. They're going for the 2 versus 1. A vault from Winter. Oh dear, I'm not too sure you want to be going for that. Unfortunately, Yoodo Gank able to pick up the knock. Chaoxian last standing for You Level Up as it's 2 players moving up wide. Jumper sails around the corner. Fredo soon to follow. A lot of damage found. He holds off against 2. Chaoxian looking to go big. Here as Mamparang swings out,
dear.
and that's a 3rd foul for Chaoxian. 1 player left. It's
It was at this moment that he knew.
a sliver of HP. He spins out, but he doesn't have the reload. Oh, not enough bullets left in the magazine, and you do stay alive after a kill. Boy, it's the outpost for Bigatron, and the rest of them can't really back him up too well. Slayer and Trance just looking for those angles. Oh, Luxy is going to be able to find the first, and Ryzen finds the second. Trance falls, takes a tumble. Slayer now has the smoke that's been popped and should be able to get that res, but wants to find some shots first.
Microboy's so silent. Just the bottom here. And Akina Gamers also towards this fight too, looking to make their way in. Bigatron have made their way all the way to the western side of the coast. You can see Team Secret actually taking a fight with Nova Godlike, who are doing a hell of a amount of work onto them, but it is Soup actually going down. Snacks, damn! He's so low, but somehow survives.
Manages to keep it going, but Braga very, very close. Concept gets knocked in the meantime as Slayer is going to fall as well. Oh, he dips around the side again.
No way!
Braga goes down. That's disastrous. Snacks. He doesn't need a health bar, Blank. He's just going to gun you down with a micro Uzi, bro. I don't think it's going very well for him either. Finally, Snacks gets displaced, but Bossa gets taken out by Trance further down the hill.
Oh, perfect stuff from here. Valus the Murder actually crossing into Box Gaming's fort. They will have to move now.
They'll be able to get that res, and they'll be back to 3.
God. Moves up, finds Pmwl, immediately knocks him down, drops straight immediately back to the ground afterwards. He knows a player will be coming from top. Microboy spots out Clutch God, getting a little bit too aggressive there, drops to the floor.
And will be going for the flush as well, sees Clutch God, but it's Team Secret now to start to push towards Bigatron. Oh no, they're just staying behind the wall, but Louis pops up, pops down again. Yuhai is going to fall, will get flushed, and Clutch God wants to find the kill onto Louis. Goodness me, it's like whack-a-mole here, Blank, in these final circles. Clutch God just popping up, popping down, and he doesn't want to go aggressive because he knows, Louis knows as soon as he steps up, Bigatron are going to beam him.
He really wants to get that third place position. Now Louis inside the blue. Clutch God's got to make a move. Just trying to scuttle to the side. And there's Matt Toy actually preventing Clutch God from going down. And Clutch God makes a shot onto Matt Toy. This could go extremely well. He's going to try throw a grenade. But look, the rest of the players from Bigatron are behind him. They're all healing. Clutch God might just have clutched this one out.
He's got 4 first aid kits. Will start to pop it. Bigatron, Louis! He pops up, takes down one player. Now needs to go for the hill. Now more than ever, but he doesn't have enough time. And it's Team Secret behind the wall. They're able to out-heal the zone.
4-man car rotation, he absolutely loves it, but Armgen going to get absolutely battered by Nova Godlike. And they're just going to get their very first kill of this game. No, he's dead. He's dead. Leave him alone, Exist. He's already gone. Don't have to spray too much. But now the position, especially of Martin, going to stop them from peeking too heavily. So I think this is a fight that you can't really just push on forward. You maybe want to try and attack from the side, just flank it up if you want to try and get yourself your full engage on Valdus.
Yeah, John even hates 4-man car rotations in a real car. Like, if he sees 4 people in a car on the street, he'll shake his fist like an old man and go, oh, why I oughta? Back in my day, we didn't have 4 people in vehicles.
I don't think John speaks like that. But you know what? I feel bad.
He did in the last game.
That's fair. But you know, Nova, they're going to try and flank a little bit on the side behind the mountaintop, so just to give him a little bit more coverage. But where Hastar is right now, he could get attacked from 2 angles. I think Martin definitely saw that. And Godard did also. 1 initial knockdown, they even get the second. I mean, Nova, that is just an interesting way to approach this compound breach. They're going to be losing 2 players right away, and that's going to force the 2 other members.
Positioning, right? So you're kind of going, okay, well, we don't see anything directly in front of us. There's nobody there. And we're even seeing it again as Vamp goes down, leaving Exist as the last player up.
Grenade's going to be cooked up. Could be perfect. I mean, he knows exactly where he is. Oh, hello. Comes and hug him. Perfectly cooked. Okay. Velmoth will get knocked away, but the rest of Valdus will come around the corner. It will still be turned into a 2v1. The res will indeed come on through. Still got 3 seconds, so that's okay. They got a little bit of a nice slip of the hill to hide behind, but Martin, he does not want to allow that to happen. He's going to go for the engage. Hits 1, hits the second. Nicely done by Martin of Valdus. The
north. It shrunk a bit to the west, but now it's Team Secret on the BTR.
Yeah, Team Secret, I mean, Yuhai going to get overwhelmed. He's still got Rex a little bit further behind on the mountaintop, but now the rest of Team Secret can try and join the mix. Bigatron, they made their way up, and they love going uphill. They did that on their angle. They're doing it on Miramar once again. It's their speciality today.
Ooh, that's a bit risky if Rex going inside that vehicle as Microboy gets a knockdown.
They got the high gun under control right now. That's going to
about making their way in, but one thing you got to understand is while they've been engaging onto Madtoy or attempting to engage onto Madtoy, Valdus and T1 have both made their way past BTR and into the circle.
Madtoy in the smoke, avoiding detection of Zux. He has no idea where he is, but they know he's somewhere in the smoke. They haven't heard any footsteps. That means he has not moved whatsoever. Let's just still keeping an eye out.
Getting time wasted.
Yes, a lot of time wasted, but they see him right there. He was actually... Wait, was he actually... Was he on the
TSM? But Clutch God is sending himself forward a little bit quicker than RQ, but the fact of the matter is he's on his own.
Yoodo, they got some knocks on TSM, and they want to now try and potentially seal the deal on this one. The smoke's going to buy them time for TSM so they can go for the res. At least they go for the first point. That's going to be making it over to the compound. Now they're going to make it uphill. They could still give the advantage over to TSM Entity. I think if they know they got a team on their heel, which would be Yoodo, I think they definitely do not want to take this fight head on. We've got the Golden Marauder, and they're going to go and escape away in style.
Oh no.
It's a little bit risky. They got a little bit of mountaintop. Seagot's going to be knocked away. And actually, no, he fell to his doom right there. And that's going to force Jonathan to move out of the car and take this fight head on with Yoodo Gang. He is locked down. There's no way he can escape, especially the Golden Marauder is fuming. It's not a valid option to rotate anymore.
Poor decision making when you look at Yoodo gank now, they can spread themselves quite cleanly across the line with Drax getting that high ground flanking position. Gonna get knocked in on the Z-God. Will Jonathan get spotted?
How dare you exploit the God of Mirado? Jonathan tried to become the Bush, but only some players can do that. Jonathan was not the chosen one. He will get taken out swiftly, and I'm seeing Jumper coming in with a pan. Don't do it. Don't do it. No! They go get confirmed the kill. You do up to 2 kills so far. But TSM, you know what? The two other players
have to disengage from the high mountainside that they were in. It's just on the tip, but I definitely recommend that they move their way down as Morph are going to get engaged on by Orange Rock. IND into Megastar is going to try and clean up that fight. Paradox.
Oh, he's just in that one corner alone, and he's going to get absolutely bashing away to get closer to the circle. Bigatron's going to be on their tail. But Orange Rock, they're going to slowly try and join the mix now to go downhill. But you know what? They knew Bigatron were busy with T1, so they're going to take that as the opportunity to go downhill without really too many squads potentially taking shots toward them and denying themselves getting back to the normal floor level. They're going back to floor gang, Imperium. They're getting back to floor gang level.
And now you have Orange Rock as well, trying to come in and put the pressure on the BTR. But Zuxi is able with the Scar L, but what a grenade by Gil.
Yeah, Gil's going to be able to get things done onto Bigatron. Bigatron still has 2 players really far away. They'll potentially try and come back for the res because no, they don't like to let their allies go down like that so easily. But Gil, he's the man. You know exactly he is thirsty for blood. He is thirsty for those kills. He's going to try and swiftly confirm them. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Oh, but Zen's peek coming from the backsides on Crate is actually being extremely useful for them. You're going to see Break on the side. Going to go for the spray. Hits 1 or 2 bullets from No Mercy. He's got to completely capitalize on this engagement. Loki, that grenade could be huge. Knows exactly where it is. Into the smoke. They connect. It seems pretty close. It will connect indeed onto Zay, and now it's all in the hands of JXC. Break, maybe you want to try and commit to this one, but they're going to send on forward another player that's going to be Loki, but those smokes are really stopping him from fully capitalizing on this fight.
And it was because of the knockdowns that came onto IND that gave Box Gaming so much more space and confidence, but it's a matter of... And they know that Team IND are there, so they're still being just as confident.
Box, they really want this first position, but now they've got to take 2 fights. They see Team ID on the right side. Slay and Snacks got the intel, but No Mercy gets confirmed out by Break. He's going to be out of the lobby also, confirming that other kill. 8 so far. They're looking for double digits. Box Gaming, they are thirsty. They are hungry. They need those nutrients, Imperiums. But that grenade response from Slayer from Team ID on the east, they did not expect it because they're playing on the valley side, so they're pretty easy to connect. The second grenade comes out, gets a little bit more tick damage, but Snacks gets the perfect angle onto Morph. Team eliminated in third, and now it's all between Team ID and Box Gaming.
Break with the M16. Those single fire shots from a distance. Behind the rocket, Slayer gets dropped.
Slayer gets knocked down. Now it's all in the hands of Snacks. Going to be a 1v3. Pmwl gotten rezzed back up on his feet. 1v3 is going to be pushing on forward. He knows he wants to try and avoid them from rezzing up too heavily. Snacks gets the perfect angle, but that's only going to be 1 knockdown for them. And there you have it, ladies and gents.
Cook up a grenade to back him up. That's going to put Z-God down to a little bit damage. Cook's making his way across the way. Taking those shots, put the rest of you level up, are backing up Winter.
Yeah, from really far away, but Winter's still doing some work. But Clutch God, he sees him trying to cash and hide himself behind another rock, and he will get knocked down because of that one-on-one trade-off so far. But you level up, they have to try and reposition because so far Winter's very, very deep in engagement.
Information comes down.
I'm at the top of the table in this thing, just a little bit higher to increase that cash prize, which you like to see. But Jackson, that grenade is going to be to no avail, unfortunately, on TSM. Here it is, knocking on Camp Charlie's door, going for Yugzan and also Jackson. Will be a 3v2. They are hiding. It's hide and seek simulator so far. The grenade will be a little bit off. That's okay, but Z-God and Neo very close to that one player of you level up. And Neo trying his best.
Gets knocked.
Yeah, damn, actually doing some work, Jackson. Going to confirm.
Jonathan!
Oh my god, Jackson taking a 1v2 versus TSM Entity. But Yugzan's going to get overwhelmed by that 2-man engage of Neo and Z-God. And now Jackson should have enough time to res up. We've got to make sure, really, because right here what you're seeing is Jackson just left alone for you level up, and he's going to get pushed slowly by Neo. But I think you can also predict that they're going to try and go for the res. So if you just hold this area, this could be big. They're going to try and get the angle once again. Playing with the AK. They got the information. They're going to engage him from the left and from the window, and that will be too much for them to fathom. You level up, eliminated. A little bit too short, unfortunately, on that throw. But now Yoodo, they got to make it away of that position. They got to make their way through versus Nova. Godlike Jumper will get the up and onto Raid of Nova. Now they're down to 2 players, Exist and also Vamp OP. They're going to go for the push there. Don't know where they are right now on both sides. It's going to be a little bit too much. Nova Godlike absolutely destroying Yoodo Gang. They still got 1 player, and they get you level up and Valdas the murder. So they're going to try and control all of that area. It's a pretty big plateau. Huge plays from Orange Rock onto Team Secret. Destroy the car. Scout absolutely destroying TS. And now Rex will be left alone. Matoy was knocked out, so he's not going to be joining the party whatsoever. over Orange Rock. They need to capitalize on this fight to make sure they can facilitate their rotation away. We still got one sneaky player of Team IND. Okay, I take that one back. He's going to be eliminated. Team IND go out in 13th.
Well, there is Galaxy Racer sets that could potentially third party when they make their way across the road. But now as Mavi pushes his way through, it's just going to be Mad Toy wrapping around, coming in on the blue zone. What intelligent play! Mavi with the blue zone push. Level up.
Bigatron, you have to show us and prove us why you are the world champions. This is your one time to shine. You're going to have to breach it, you know for sure. But maybe beforehand they'll have to take a fight versus T1 on the other side of that little mountaintop. Microboy with a grenade onto missile of T1. Down to now 3 players. Do they want to maybe try and capitalize on this fight and end it now? But oh my god, no! What happened there? Ryzen explodes in the face of Microboy. Oh, so unexpected. But another player of T1 who is indeed knocked away down to 2, Yeonjun and Saden, but the rest will indeed come on through. But Bigatron are going to send Luxy and even Zuxi a little bit closer into the circle. At least they got 2 players in circle. Is done, but ZZP eliminated also by the grenade of a player of You Level Up. Things are getting more and more intense. Imperium, who's going to take it?
Was that the grenade that blows up $50,000 into the eyes of BTR? They've been able to recover. They've been able to get revived up, healed up, and has a full squad.
Pushing up slowly and surely. At least the entirety of Bigatron and T1 will be able to heal themselves up. But T1 lost 1 player confirmed, and now they're getting closer. That means the grenades could potentially connect, but Pmwl hitting the headshot to Missile. This man's getting bullied and knocked so many times, but Missile will bleed to his doom. Eliminated and confirmed by Zuxi. That's an extra kill. This will be extremely important for them on the long run, Imperium.
Also, BTR using the fact that they know You Level Up have more of a sight line on T1, but just as I say that, Pmwl gets a knockdown on the Ryzen.
Still got 3 players, and normally maybe enough time to go for the res. The circle is halfway done. That grenade of Yeonjun getting really close to Zuxi, but a little bit too short on the throw, not cooked enough for them. But especially the high ground of Hyogzan is going to be huge, give them a lot of advantage, and especially information on where these teams are and how they're going to push. But now is the Battle of Snakes Imperium for T1.
He's dropped the backpack. He's got the ghillie suit on. He wants to end the run of BTR, but another grenade by BTR puts Saden down to half health. All the while, You Level Up, still up as a full squad as Microboy gets knocked by Yeonjun.
If they don't have any more smokes, they used so many earlier to cross the road. If they have no more smokes, this might actually seal the fate of Bigatron into this game. But I'm seeing one smoke coming out. This might make it happen. The grenade's so close onto Yeonjun, but not quite able to get the knock. But the second will confirm it for Ryzen. Bigatron, these are kills that they desperately need.
So, Luxy, send the vehicle forward, put it into the circle, then blow it up, but all the while that will alert You Level Up. You Level Up are focusing. Young, T1 goes down. BTR into the top 2.
They got 6 kills, Imperium, and now if they can just confirm this chicken dinner, this should be completely okay. Our analyst desk over there is going to absolutely mental of how things are going so far, but You Level Up still holding strong to their compound, but they've got to move on forward.
You Level Up as a full squad, BTR up as a full squad.
Oh my god, Bigatron, they got the smokes. The utility comes on 3, and You Level Up are chucking their own right now, so it's going to be ending into hand-on-hand combat into this one, Imperium. Grenade's very close to Luxy and Microboy, but they can't quite get it, but Hyogzan gets the nice shot onto the 1-player Microboy with the M4. Hyogzan, especially with that information from the rooftop, is huge, gives him such a good amount of control on this map, and it's going to be turned into a 4v3. Ryzen going for the last second res. It's risky, but they're going to send Luxy forward with Dacia.
I called that. I said they needed to do that, and then Zuxi gets a knockdown.
Winter just going to be a little bit tricky behind the crate, but will get knocked down by Zuxi. Still got 1 player that's going to be left alone. How are You Level going to be working around that one? It's Jackson just in the open right there. They're getting information on Bigatron. They end it on the final game where they needed it the most and secure the final chicken dinner. It was huge.